there was a big gaslight spill over here. And
it was in the gas lamp district.
In the gas lamp district, yes, that's right. Because Harris, district. That's right. You are so right, Rico. Because Vice President Harris targets black men with the new economic proposals, you guys. Man, oh man, oh man. Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris unveiled new policy proposals aimed at black men on Monday that include favorable small business loans and access to a new legal adult use marijuana industry. The Harris campaign and Democrats, including former President Barack Obama, have expressed deep concern about whether black males will turn out on November 5th in numbers seen in past elections, and whether they will support Harris or her Republican rival, Donald Trump. The new state of the policy proposals is part of an effort pushed by the Harris camp to make a direct pitch at black men and make them a more central part of her campaign during the final stretch. Reuters was first to report the plan. The new policies include, get ready for this drum roll, Rico, 1 million loans that are fully forgivable. So basically, they're just like, here, free. It's like free. Up to $20,000 to entrepreneurs in underserved communities. And a promise to legalize adult use marijuana and help ensure black entrepreneurs have access to the new industry. Other proposals include boosting access to cryptocurrency industry for black Americans and launching a national health equity initiative focused on black men that addresses diseases like sickle cell, which disproportionately impacts the community. While the plans cater to the black community, Harris is seeking to emphasize how her economic proposals benefit all men. If elected, Harris would be the second black president and first black woman in office. Some Democrats view the vice president relatively soft support from black men as a significant concern in the election, while others argue the bloc is being scapegoated by broader weaknesses in her campaign. Over a quarter of young black men say they would support Trump in an election race, and a September poll by the NAACP, the nation's largest civil rights organization, showed President Joe Biden got about 80% of the black male vote back in 2020. The policy rollout comes a day before Harris is expected to be interviewed by Charlemagne the God, a comedian and author whose nationally syndicated radio show is popular with black millennials. He is also an influential critic of the Biden administration, and Harris is also likely to touch on a new policy proposals when she travels to Erie County, Pennsylvania on Monday, you guys. Well, man, oh man, it's the last we're in the final stretch of this race, and she is busting out a plan to give underserved communities business loans for $20,000, which I don't think is enough money. But I can't wait to hear what Rico has to say about all of this.
What my favorite black person has to say?
Oh yeah, my favorite black.
Your
guy.
black friend.
Yeah. Well, I
can't wait for you to do your black job, Rico.
I was going to say the other. I was going to say the darker black guy on the show.
Oh,
we got a really
for the
big
recognition, Jason.
We got a very large super chat, Jason.
Yeah, I'm going to.
That's a racist ass super chat, y'all.
Yeah, after you ask the black question and then it gets just talked over by.
Shout out to Joe Mackey, says she's
there we go. Yeah, this is right over your head.
There we go, Rico.
All right, so I'll take the bait. So there's all this rhetoric. I think it just plays right into what I just said in my story. This shiny object bullshit. I think what should really be paid close attention to, if you guys want to take it back, is about a month before last election. What did Ice Cube say? Ice Cube came out and had this Black Platinum plan that he presented to both parties, and Donald Trump was the one to go with it, and he started his momentum on that side, right? If you look at the black community, we are not a monolith. Me speaking is not speaking for my brothers anywhere else other than in the mirror, period. Right? We all have our own reasons for voting, and Kamala Harris and her team think the time is right before right before the election to start speaking up and saying, I'm going to do this for the black community, I'm going to do that for the black community. Like, she's right on time for every fucking election, right?
Mm-hmm. Here's the other thing. Okay,
let me finish, Yarrow. Let me finish. I think personally, you know what? Like, if one party has more to say that resonates with my personal beliefs, I'm going to vote for that party. It has nothing to do with the person. I feel like a vote for Kamala Harris is a vote for the system, and a vote for Donald Trump is a vote for a person that was created by this fucked up system. Both of them you lose, period. So if you're going to vote for one party or the other because of something that's close to you and your soul, vote for that. My only advice to people out there is like, Donald Trump is a finessing scammer who has done this time and time again, and y'all want to fall for that same trick. Fall for the same trick. If y'all want to support Kamala Harris and she's a piece of the system that is upheld by all these liars and finessers and scammers, you vote for Kamala Harris. Remember, she's got Dick Cheney backing her now.
Oh yeah, he's the warmonger. He's the war machine.
You gonna go for the system, or you can go for the fucked up product that was created by the fucked up system. The choice is yours. I think this whole shucking and jiving bullshit right before the election, it's not going to move the needle at all. Donald Trump and his election efforts to engage with black men and everything, there's no follow up with those efforts. There's been no emails collected. They're not following up with the black voters. They don't care. Just like they don't care about cannabis, they don't care. They just want to get into office and they want to be in power. There you have it.
I mean, she literally just went to LA City's municipal code and copied the fucking social equity program, took $5,000 off the grant, and was like, "This ought to do it." I mean, backed by Dick Cheney. Maybe they'll go hunting. You know, I don't know what to tell you.
That would be good if they went hunting
together. I think she's already got shot in the face, but that wasn't by Dick. That was by Willie. Anyway, the point I was going to try to say.
Big Willie.
The thing I was going to say is, let's just be real about our language. If I give you money and you don't have to pay it back, that's not a loan.
It's right.
That's a grant. And it's okay.
It's an appropriation.
To give grants. And it's okay to provide funding. But it is not okay to masquerade in words that do not apply to the particular structure by which you are trying to fund an agenda that is important to you or to the voters you're trying to court. And so that is called a grant, not a loan, because a loan implies that you need to pay it back. And we can look at market after market after market with the missteps in the allocation of these grant programs, and she is not offering anything specific about how she would do a better job with that. And given that she's an attorney, I know she can go deep. I know she can go granular. I know she can say, here's the existing problems.
See what you did
here's
there.
My proposed solutions. And she's not doing that, and it's not alone.
Well, she can only go deep on one person at a time, Yarrow, and that's going to take a long time to get the number of votes she needs to win this election.
I don't know.
Hey, how many pegs you got to climb up to get to that ledge?
I'm just gonna go out and say it. I don't think $20,000 is enough. I think it's
not enough.
It's a very minimal number.
Let's talk about real businesses. Real businesses these days. She's talking about TikTok jobs, man. You can create a great TikTok drop shipping business with 20 G's. Let's talk about it.
I mean,
I'm talking about real.
I just want to bang my fucking head against a wall. This pandering is so aggressive. And here, $20,000, vote for me.
Exactly.
I'm going to day one. Day one was 3.5 fucking years ago. Why have you done nothing to this point? And now you have all these promises and you need more time.
But I'll take it back even further. This is Democratic. Like I said, with Ice Cube.
With what?
Because it's not just like one of us. Jenny Beth, you and I have very, very differing opinions on certain things. We have very, very similar opinions on other things. Same things with my white brothers and sisters too. This whole bullshit, putting us against each other, who's gonna get the black vote? Fuck all that, man. Get down to brass tacks. Ice Cube said it last time, and I'm bringing it right back up. The last 30 years, the quote unquote black community has overwhelmingly supported the Democratic Party. Well, what is there to show for it?
Right.
Not much, right?
Nothing. Nothing. Big fat nothing burger.
In 30-year span, how many racist things has Donald Trump said and or did, over the last 30 years?
How many racist things has the Democratic Party done?
So the black male choice is just as fucked up as the rest of y'all's. Congratulations. We are all in the same boat.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Rico.
Last time they put us all on a boat, it went real, Rico.